This is Tank's Vlog for June 6, 2019. It's the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So, before we go any further, just remember the great sacrifice that was made that day that helped ultimately win World War II in Europe. So that was 75 years ago today. And a extra birthday shout out what we will do is to Bud Harrelson, a former Met member of 1969 Mets, later a coach on 1986 Mets, and a later failed manager, was born on D-Day. NBA Finals resumed on Tuesday night, or was it Wednesday night, I should say. And the Golden State Warriors went home and came out flat. No Klay Thompson, they missed him. No Kevin Durant, they miss him. It was Stephen Curry all by himself. He was all by himself. He didn't have any help at all. He scored 47 points, but it was not enough as the Toronto Raptors regained control of the series. 123-109, 2-1 lead. We have a series. We have an interesting NBA Finals. What do you know? Who would have thought? And don't look now, but we might be seeing the Larry O'Brien Trophy become the Larry O'Conada Trophy. If this continues, Raptors got a brilliant game. Brilliant just team effort. You got Kawhi Leonard led the way with 30 points. But you had great shooting from everyone. Kyle Lowry had a nice game today. He had 5 3-pointers, scoring 23 points overall. You got Fred VanVleet off the bench. Had a couple 3-pointers. Danny Green had a big night. Pascal Siakam had a nice night. Marc Gasol. Everyone you could think of. But perhaps the unsung hero was Serge Ibaka, who became Serge Ibaka with 6 blocked shots. Just absolutely terrorizing the Warriors on the defensive end. Who knows what's going to happen for Game 4? Who knows if they're going to have Kevin Durant able to be dressed? But right now, the Warriors actually could be in trouble. A day after another Mets debacle, it was Jason Vargas on the mound, and what do you know? Jason Vargas said, "I'm doing it myself. No, thank you. Stay in the bullpen." Believe it or not, Jason Vargas complete Game 5 hit shutout as the Mets slammed the Giants 7-0. Robinson Cano came back and he's gone again. This trade is going to blow up in the face of that con man, Brodie Van Wagenen, only getting his CAA players. Meanwhile, Mickey Callaway, looking as clueless as ever, is going on Mike Francesca asking him for advice. Here's the advice for you, Mickey. Quit! Leave! Go away! You suck! But the Mets got to win 7-0. Still a long ways away. They're out of it. You know, this is... I said it when he went below 500. They'll never go above 500 again, and it still has come through. And they don't win rubber games a series, so we'll see what happens later today. The Yankees, meanwhile, are scuffling a bit. Suffered a third straight loss as they had a bullpen meltdown today. Zach Britton got boarded giving up 3 home runs, including a bomb from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he has now found his swing, let me tell you. 3-run homer, straightaway center field. That ball went far, as the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Yankees 11-7. What a slurpee that was. It was the Angels edging the A's in a game of run scoring, 10-9. The Nationals over the White Sox, 6-4. It's the 4th straight win for the Nats, as they look like they're finally getting something going. Diamondbacks snapped the Dodgers' 7-game winning streak, winning 3-2. It was the Phillies 7-5 winners over the Padres. Phillies are cruising. Pirates beat the Braves 7-4. It was the Indians beating the Twins 9-7. The Rays over the Tigers 4-0, and the Rays are inching close to climbing over the Yankees again for first place in the American League East. After a dreadful start, all of a sudden the Marlins are slugging the ball, ripping the ball all over the place. Brian Anderson grand slam as Jimmy Nelson returned for the Brewers and did not have it, winning 8-3. Right now, Milwaukee is playing some skunky baseball. It was the Rangers 2-1 winners over the Orioles. The Cubs over the Rockies 9-8. David Bodie had a big night, 4-for-4 with 7 RBI. It was the Red Sox behind Chris Sale with his best start of the season, 3-hit shutout, 12 strikeouts, as they beat the Royals 8-0. And the Mariners took down the Astros 14-1, while the Reds and Cardinals were rained out. A doubleheader will be played in August. Today's 3 stars are Stephen Curry. Even though the Warriors didn't get the job done, that 47 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, he was the only thing going for Golden State on Wednesday night. David Bodie of the Cubs, 7 RBI, 4-for-4, a home run, as the Cubs beat the Rockies, and the Cubs also got Greg Grimbrell, as the Mets are continually going cheap, playing discount baseball. I guess you can only go so much when you go dumpster diving. And Chris Sale, who had a complete game, 3-hitter, 12 strikeouts for the Red Sox. As mentioned earlier, of course, it was Bud Harrelson's 75th birthday. And it's also Seabass's birthday. Cam Neely. Of course, Game 5 is on Thursday night in Boston. So Cam Neely will be having a vested interest watching the Bruins take on the Blues as they try to take a Stanley Cup back to Boston. And he'll be turning 54. And we take a look back to 1969, when Joe Namath briefly retired due to his refusal to sell a nightclub. Eventually, he came to his senses, sold a nightclub. Nightclub today is a kennel, is a pet store, by the way, in case you didn't know that. But Bachelor's 3, that was quite a scandal at the time because its clientele had a lot of people of the mafia and underworld persuasion. So check out the story of Bachelor's 3 and Joe Namath at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.